An air of expectancy in this arena tonight. Hockey Ultimate Team action about to begin. Two teams that have battled through this season have had this date as an important one for a long time. Back on his stick. The Kings skated up on the side. No, that pass escaped back over the blue line, so everyone has to get back. Weber skating out of his own end. Crosses that line. Takes that pass up the boards. To Kucherov. That didn't go like he wanted. Fires. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Point-to-point pass from the left wing. Tape to center. Pass comes to him from the crease. Puck is thrown to Zaitsev. Moves it to the shadow of the boards. A solo rush. He scores.
They'll certainly have more energy. They've got their game's first score, and now they can play from in front.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Fired up the middle to Forsberg.
Nikita Zaitsev, and by number 92.
Chip to Subban. Shoots. Just missed the net.
When the puck sounds hard, when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Now it's directed to Kuznetsov. Outstanding body contact.
Subban's a player that always reacts positively to a physical game. This time, he's trying to set the tone early with a good hit.
Got it in his own end. Passes to the slot. Shutout positioning by Modano. Skating with it now through neutral ice. Steals that pass at center. The Russians lug the puck in the defensive zone. Turns back behind his own net.
With a pace like this, you know the game will stay open. If there's no whistles, as there hasn't been, the game will open up and there'll be more chances as we go along.
All the way down for an icing. Over 8 minutes remaining in the first. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. A big one-timer. Score! Off the iron and in.
Gonchar's body position is the key on scoring on this one-timer.
The goalie thought he was in good position here. It just beats him. The pass to the shot is so quick. The shot delivered so hard it hits the post and goes in.
Winnipeg's taken that neutral zone faceoff. Strong wrister. Just missed.
You want all chances back that you don't score. He had it in the slot, but just puts it wide of the net.
And they've got it again. Steps across that line. Stick to side. And there's one that sails away from Wallace. Defensive zone win. The Russians have possession in their own end. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Whistle is blown, and a man with guilt all over his face is going to the box. The Russians will send out their power play unit for the first time.
Just because it's your power play doesn't mean you can take a nap here. You have to work hard and continue to generate chances.
14 minutes, 55 seconds.
Around to the corner. picks it up back there. Moving it to Zaitsev. And quickly to Sergachev. At least he protected his goaltender. Driving in from no man's land. Points it. With a shot. Deflected off the blocker. Pitching this one to Panarin. It's just him. Stands his ground on the breakaway. Shoots. He scored. Oh, I take that back. No goal.
The Russians have been talking on the bench about crashing the front of the net. I think they get too close to the goaltender here. This is going to be no good.
Solid win at center ice. Now what? In with it now. The Russians needed something from their power play and didn't get it. Nice tip of the pass. Bounced off the boards to Kucherov. Long lead pass to Zaitsev. Pitching it to Ovechkin. Nearing the final minute of play. He lost it but got it back.
Last minute of play.
And at an angle to Zaitsev. Not on the net.
Wasn't too far off, but ultimately not on the net and not on the score sheet.
Smart recovery by Robotov. One into another.
Subban's play with the puck is known throughout the league, but when he lays the body on, everybody wakes up.
Fans, a portion of
Our game is in the middle period, and it's underway right now. The Russians in their own end in possession. Skates it into the zone. And the pickup. He's got that one. You couldn't diagram it better on a chalkboard. Perfect pass. Shoots one. Broke it right up. The Russians have it along the side at mid-ice. Biggest chance of the game. Winnipeg's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Fires. Oh, what a save. He brought his best shot, and it got stopped.
The Russians have dominated much of this game. Defensively, they've denied shots to the net. Their goaltender hasn't had much to do, but he's been sharp on the relatively few chances he's had.
Oh, broke it up. A shot. Great save. Slows it to a stop. They won that face-off, trying to generate something. The Kings skated up on the side. Scooped up by Shea Weber. Trying to go to Radulov. Brings it in for an attack. Breakaway. Good work there in goal. Knocked off the puck. Winnipeg's in control of the puck in the defensive zone. Snapping a pass to Gaudreau. Perfect pass. He scores! Jeremy Roenick. The Kings, with the scoring of that goal, have cut the lead in half, and still an entire period to play. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it.
assisted by number 13.
Pass to the slot. Great save in close.
That was a tougher stop than it looked.
Neither team is giving up much in the way of room or scoring chances. Every inch of the ice is being contested. It's been a pretty good, low-scoring game.
Good takeaway by PK Subban. Right to the point. Loose puck, not stick-handled well there. Dogged determination there by Mike Modano. Nice stick by the defense. The Russians are starting back in the defensive zone. It's on his stick up that left side. Is able to move on in. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Lets it go. Routine save. Takes his pass from the goalie. The Russians setting things up in their own end. Lets it go. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. Play halted. Icing. Grabbed. The two centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there.
Took that pass right up the wing.
Takes it in from the neutral zone. Goes back deep for it. Pass attempt to Panarin. Puck loose, just a speed bump off the defense. The Russians are at the wing in neutral ice. Taken over again. Shoots! Collected by Roning. The Russians organizing back in their own end. Directing that one to Gonchar. Good job defensively done there. That takes some pressure off with that defensive play. Terrific defensive work. Looking from behind the net. Couldn't do what he wanted. Looking to Panarin. Passing one off now to Kucherov. And now we get the stoppage of play in the penalty call. The Kings have been handed a minor penalty for tripping. The Russians' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They've been on the power play before. It's not been very effective, but they get another one handed to them here.
Score! A goal on the power play. The Russians have built a two-goal lead now. Perhaps on this faceoff they can make it 3 before the end of the second period, at least. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff.
By number 8, Alexander Ovechkin. Assisted by number 86, DKaKaRizla.
Right in the slot. They score! It's only a one-goal game now. Winnipeg's gotten a goal here to get back to within a single goal with lots of time left in the game. We're still in the second. And that's a face-off win.
By number 26.
Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him.
19 minutes, 40
Outstanding play. Well, they got to be a little tired after these first two periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3.
Are you a super fan? Here's your chance to prove it. If you have the best decorated car or home, you could win ringside tickets to an upcoming game.
40 minutes down, at least 20 minutes to go. What are your thoughts so far?
Winnipeg's down after the first 40 minutes of play. Couple of positives. One, they're only down by a goal. Second, time of possession has been in their favor, but at some point they have to convert some of those chances.
Wants the shoulder of the corner here. It's on his stick. What a brilliant long pass that was. Tremendous hit.
He was looking to knock him into the third row.
In deep trying to score. And a save. The Russians carry it to no man's land along the boards. Thrown to the slot. Score! The Russians have struck for another goal. They've built a 2-goal lead here early in the third period. All of hockey life is timing, and theirs is terrific.
By number 13, assisted by number 86.
Cut that pass in his own end.
Mikhail Sergachev. Time of the goal, 40 minutes.
The battle for possession continues. Puck is thrown to Roning. can start the attack going in the zone. Good shooting place. Score! They're back to within one. Winnipeg's just one shot away from tying this game and maybe winning it or forcing overtime or forcing a shootout. The chances and the options are endless. Now it's directed to Malkin. Missed the puck on the shot attempt. Winnipeg's in the neutral zone along the wing. Great stick there. Slid to Malkin. Carries it on in from center. Winnipeg's in their own end and on the move. And he picks it up. The Russians with a neutral zone possession along the wing. That puck is loose on good defensive play. Regathers it. Fires. Saved there. Moving it to Buchnevich. And in flight over the line. Save. To the point it comes. He scores! Far down! The Russians are now up by 2. They're going to face an onslaught here near the end of the game, and they know it. We are in the third period, but they have a 2-goal lead. Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. Pitching this one to Buchnevich. Waffle boarded. Makes that play deep. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Winnipeg's along the wing at center ice. Brings a shot. Score! And it's a one-goal game. The Kings are now back to within 1 with the scoring of that goal. And there's plenty of time for one more goal in the third. They've got the draw.
Scored by number 11.
The Russians controlling play now in their own end. Steps in from the neutral zone.
12 minutes, 7 seconds.
Shoots. May not have intended it, but it hit him. Not able to do that well. Great job in his own end with that interception. Uses his stick and strips him of the puck. Puck loose, now picked up. Made that work for him in goal. Covers for a faceoff. And so the timeout is taken here.
The coach has clearly seen an opportunity here with the timeout to re-instruct his team about what he wants to happen. He hasn't looked real happy.
Good face-off win. Blocked. Free puck thanks to the roadblock. Pitching it to Ovechkin.
If we had games like this more often, nobody would be talking.
Score! He's got his second of the game.
He's right there in the low slot and launches a one-timer off a perfect setup from his teammate.
Rene's the last man standing. He makes a desperation try for this, but it's not enough.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Winnipeg's in their own end, moving the puck. Canes that offensive line. That was the wall that stopped it. Sliced right through the middle. Puck needs to be first, offside. I think this is a good point to hear from Ray Ferraro.
Rene's made a few good saves, but overall there's been not much that's gone right for him. The puck has beaten him from several different angles on several different occasions. Seriously, can this guy get in front of something?
Yeah, there's several there he'd want to have back, wouldn't he, Ray? Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Not too difficult a shot to stop. And a hold and a whistle. Does not get any more dramatic than this. 4 feet by 6. Yawning open at one end. hoping for an advantage at the other. Trying to go to Kuznetsov.
Last minute of play in the third period.
Flat net empty, and Cash is in. And they take that neutral zone face-off. He's alone. Oh, a save there. Snapping a pass to Panarin. Directing that one to Radulov. Oh, what a hit that one was.
Well, you can almost feel the frustration bubbling over here, Doc. He just flattened his man, maybe trying to turn something around in a positive nature on a night that has been pretty brutal.
Score! 3 straight goals.
Panarin's quick hands allowed him to snap that one up and score the goal.
No, you can't stop 90% of the puck, apparently. I thought he had that one. However, it just trickles past him into the goal.
Neutralized face-off win. Pass attempt to Forsberg. The Russians are lugging it back through the defensive end. Great chance here. They score! 4 in a row.
When you're in the low slot and the puck's on the backhand, you got to react quickly.
Quick release beats the goaltender low glove side. The goalie wants to shut down the bottom half of the net. He just doesn't do it here.
The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there.
Assisted by number 9.
Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. It is a lopsided tilt. There has been some penalty activity, and here comes a little bit more. Solid win of the draw.
2 minutes, first ripping. The time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 52 seconds.
There's the horn and the end of the game.
Star power is great, but this is a team game, and the players will need to contribute by committee for better results.
So ends another game and another telecast. We hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night. A real anticipation for this one tonight. Hockey Ultimate Team talent is loaded. We've seen intensity, and we have great excitement as we are ready, and so are they. Let's it go. He scores! And so the celebrating comes early for the first goal.
Always better to play from in front than to chase the game. There's the game's first goal.
Kucherov's got his team on the board first.
That's part of the game plan as a visitor. Get the first one.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Now it's directed to Sergachev. Watch out! A big hit.
Well, there's no surprise there, Doc. We expected a physical game. The contest will be aggressive from start to finish. There's an early hit to set the tone.
An open ice collision.
The coaches talked about those type of plays.
Shoots. That was a great play and goal.
Now that's a timely save. A beautiful one.
Trying to go to Ovechkin. And the players collide in open ice. Puck loose, now picked up. Terrific determination by Sakic. Receives that pass from the other side. And a save. That one's to him from his goaltender. Malata Boleslav's looking to head man up the wing. Pulls the trigger. Took care of that one. Dogged determination there by Shea Weber. Covers for a face-off. A little under 7 minutes have transpired. It's a 1-0 game. Clean win on the draw. Chipped off the boards and ahead.
Sometimes the best play is right in front of the net. He took a quick look, read the seam, and then bounced it off the boards to his partner so they can get out of the zone much more safely.
In with it now. The Russians are controlling in their own end. Right play, right pass up the right wing, and it's on his stick. Maybe can change the tide at center ice. And he picks it up. Moving it to Malkin. Solid work there by Kane. He takes that point pass. He cut that one off in the defensive end. The Russians in their own end controlling the play. Laid on to Malkin. Passing one off now to Tarasenko. Fires! That shot came from right in front.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Glides along the line. Gathered up again by PK Subban. Driving in from no man's land. Couldn't get his way through. On through the corner. A shot. Just couldn't find the target.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Pass moved up the wing to Buchnevich. What a hit that was.
McGinnis with the big hit. The bench jumps to their feet. Anytime a skilled guy makes a hit like that, the bench gets stirred up.
Malata Boleslav's getting a minor penalty here for interference. The Russians are going to try out their power play for the first time of the game.
You can turn the tide of a game on a power play whether you score or not by getting shots, by getting traffic, and by keeping the puck in the offensive zone. If you chase it up and down the ice all the time, nothing gets accomplished.
Heads on to the corner. Moves it to the corner. Shoots. Great save, point blank.
Well, that's a beautiful stop on a great scoring chance.
And goal. He'll pay for that. Neutralize face-off win. Shoots one. Great save. Takes his pass from the goalie. Brings it in for an attack. Around through the corner right now. The Russians needed something from their power play and didn't get it. Sent down for icing. The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there.
First period.
Makes that play deep. Wasn't intentional. Didn't go well. Loose puck. And in flight over the line. Really good job by the defenseman there. First period stats are final. We'll have some more entries as the second and third periods are forthcoming. Only one goal scored and 2 periods yet to go. And the middle frame has begun. Colorado's controlling the play in the neutral zone. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. One-timer! And play is stopped for a penalty. The Russians get a 2-minute penalty for tripping. Colorado's power play unit gets its first opportunity.
Well, the power play's excited to get out there. Those guys just about scrambled onto the ice as they get their initial chance of this game.
Solid defensive play. That puck's loose. Good defense. Power play meter is running right now. The puck taken by Chris Chelios. Back on his stick. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Gathered up again by Forsberg. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Kuznetsov's headed to the penalty box. A minor for tripping. A 5-on-3 power play. This is where special teams really make a difference.
One of the biggest problems on a 5-on-3 is teams are too cautious. They don't shoot the puck enough, and they make it too easy for the penalty killers to kill it off.
Pitching this one to Zaitsev. The Russians ready an attack back in the defensive zone. To Gonchar. Puck is thrown to Sergachev. Takes it right back. Propelled to Zadorov. That one comes right on his stick. Not very long, but good. The Russians in their own end ready an attack. As that one measured at center. Colorado's power play has ended. A long one. And one they needed, but did not get. Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone. Got it in his own end. Oh, what a hit that one was.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something. Malata Boleslav skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. On the outside, a shot. Oh, what a move. Picked up. A shot. Score! And this one is tied. Under 9 minutes off the clock here in the second. 2 goals so far, divided in half. Colorado's won that neutral zone faceoff. Malata Boleslav's looking to head man up the wing. Picks it up in his own end. Crosses that line. Around through the corner.
Neither team is giving up much in the way of room or scoring chances. Every inch of the ice is being contested. It's been a pretty good low-scoring game.
That hit somebody. Just couldn't make it. Gives it over to the point. He scores! The Russians have taken the lead by 1. What fork in the road are we headed for with this face-off? A face-off win. Let's see what develops. The Russians control the play in their own end. Snapping a pass to Malkin. Gains the zone. Good intercept.
They've been so responsible with the puck most of the night. It's plays like that that they just haven't made. This isn't the time to start being risky.
Whipped on the shot. He's slowed down a bit, and there'll be a hooking penalty called on this one. Colorado's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking. The Russians' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They've been on the power play before. It's not been very effective, but they get another one handed to them here.
Shoots. Save. Great poke check. Tremendous hit.
I once had a coach tell me, hit or be hit. There's an example of getting yourself into the game.
Directing that one to Zaitsev. Pitching it to Ovechkin. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Blocked. And it's held. Quick work on the faceoff. Swept on to Kucherov. Drives down the wing at center. They've got it. Slows it to a stop. Just a hair under 4 minutes left to go in the period. Once we were tied. Maybe we'll be tied again. Colorado's done a remarkable job of killing off the penalty. Back at full strength. Looking to Panarin. He's right in. Had it away with authority. Karam pass to Radulov. The battle ends as it's kicked out. Hard work here. Right to the point. Fired that pass on ahead. Shoots. Got in the way of that one. Has that one and holds. They win the draw. He scores! Chris Chelios. Milota Boleslav's done a wonderful job of getting this game back even, and we still have a third period ahead. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. The Russians suffer a tripping call.
Well, the power play's had some good opportunities so far here tonight. They have to stay with their game plan.
Eddie, I'm with you on that. Power play beginning. The Russians possess the play in no man's land. Lets it go. Missed too high.
You want to score goals, you got to get to the front of the net, and that's exactly what happened. But unfortunately, just shot the puck over the net.
Pass attempt to Ovechkin. "40 minutes have been played. Some hits given, some shots fired. But let's see what they have in mind as we get closer to the start of the third period and crunch time."
Colorado penalty to number 26. 2 minutes.
What a tilt this has been. Game tied in the third period. Maybe it'll take overtime. Colorado setting things up in their own end. Breaks away. Wonderful stop. A long pass ahead, and it's right on the money. He's got a chance. Pass. Got his pad on a changing shot. Colorado's in their own end, setting things up. The penalty killers have struck again, getting rid of it out of their own end. Now it's directed to Radulov. The Russians' power play let them no team worth its name is going to let that go.
He's calling both, Doc. He's got them both going to the box. Another power play in this game. Nobody's yet to score.
I'm with you, Eddie. Maybe this will turn that around, though. They've won the faceoff. The Russians shifting gears back in their own end. Oh, that's good. Skill play by Joe Sakic. Good work in clearing it out. In the slot. Score! 2 straight goals. Boleslav. Third period. Let's see what happens before time expires. And the faceoff's won. Colorado's up the wing, setting things up. Couldn't retain possession. Trying to go to Buchnevich. Able to attack now. They score! And they've tied the game up. The Russians have gotten this game back even, so maybe we will have the dramatic finish that we all anticipate when we walked in the doors tonight. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. Can't start the attack going in the zone.
And by number 95, time of the goal, 5 minutes, 19 seconds.
Boleslav's up the wing, settling things. He's got that pass at the point. Terrific work with the glove. Couldn't keep it, though. The Russians starting back in their own end. Piked in the slot. Score! You get one, they get one. They keep trading goals. What a night! Colorado's gotten the lead here, breaking the tie in the third period. What a raucous ride to the finish we're going to have now. Colorado's in the neutral zone along the way. Good save there. Ran into the defense. He's lost it. And the puck goes back out to center ice, and so everything will have to get reset. That was one. He'll get the number on.
McGinnis didn't have his head up, and he got smoked here. Not sure who had his number there, but they've clearly targeted him.
Chip to Ovechkin. Got it back. Save. Covers and stops play.
McGinnis had no way to avoid this huge collision.
Good setup off the win. Nicely received at the point. Outstanding save.
You got to battle through a screenplay.
The Russians are lugging it back through the defensive end. Best part of the cake, worst part of hockey. Ice. A little over 7 minutes to go. We were tied, and now it's a one-goal game. Colorado's got that face-off win. Moving it to Kuznetsov.
They've already got the door open for him. They can see that he's hurt.
A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
I like that he's trying to create space by throwing the body around. This is a way to change momentum in a hockey game.
Flings it. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Brings a shot. Score! 2 in a row. Colorado's gotten a huge goal. Little breathing room in the third period. The advantage is 2, but the adrenaline will probably start to flow from the other side. Loose puck blocked off by Mike Modano. That one is pointed to him. Remarkable save off that blast. The boards are there to be used, and he does it with that pass. He's alone. Oh, would you look at that? All hope was lost. Terrific determination by Roenick. He scores! That's 3 unanswered goals. Boleslav's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. Puck loose, just a speed bump off the defense.
By number 27, Jeremy Roenick. And by number 76,
And the pickup.
down to the goal.
Passing one off now to Ovechkin. Keeps it in the zone with that interception. Toward the net. Nearing the last minute of the third period.
In the third period.
A shot. Score! Maybe that'll change things. We go down to the benches. It's Ray Ferraro.
Word from the home team's locker room is they're going to be short a player for the rest of the night. The injury occurred a while ago. He will not return.
Shoots it off. A terrific scoring chance denied. Malata Boleslav's carrying it in the defensive zone. Takes a shot. Save there. Pitching this one to Buchnevich. Gathered up again by Peter Forsberg. Scooped up by PK Subban. Great job with the neutralized interception. Puck needs to be first. Offside. Colorado's prevailed again on the faceoff in the neutral zone. Puck is thrown to Sakic. A shot. Score! They struck back fast, didn't they? Solid win at center ice. Now what? Nice work by Sakic. Hit the post with the shot.
The guys are going to have some fun with this in the locker room after. They're already got the game in their back pocket, but this shot hits the pipe and stays out.
Solid, clean win. Malata Boleslav's up the wing, controlling play now. Got it on his stick in the slot. He scores! That's 2 unanswered goals. An important face-off for his team. Brilliantly won. The horn and the game.
Chemistry is a major factor when it comes to generating scoring chances. Luckily, the